Hey, it's time for another market update in just a moment. Hey, Steve Schwab here with the Portland Lifestyle Team. I'm going to cover a couple quick things today in addition to the S&P Corelogic Case-Shiller Index that we've been talking about here for a couple of months now. This is the report that shows us the pricing trends and appreciation across the country, which Portland, Oregon actually participates in that analysis. I'm also going to share some market action detail for the greater Portland area, talk about listings and pending sales, closed sales, things like that. So here we go. So the Case-Shiller S&P report that's most current right now is the April report. I'm a little late in getting this video shot, so the May numbers are right around the corner, and as soon as those come out, I'll probably update this, and we'll kind of keep things moving in that fashion. But for now, to kind of keep in sequence from where we came out of with the last video, I'm going to go ahead and share the April numbers with you. April saw an average price appreciation across the country of about 4.7%. That's slightly up from March, which was 4.6%. The leaders in the pricing appreciation quadrant is number one, still Phoenix. Seattle's number two. These are the same cities that were leading last month as well. And the surprising one to me is Minneapolis at 6.4%. Portland, Oregon came in at 4.3%. That's slightly below that national average of 4.7. Portland continues to see, a pretty strong real estate market. Now, what we're not seeing necessarily is multiple offers. And when I say multiple, 6, 8, 10 offers on a home. Recently, I sold a home in the Portland area in the mid fives. And one in the Bethany area in the mid sixes. Both of them saw a lot of showings, 15 plus each one, but only had one offer. Both of them sold for full price, but again, one offer. We did not get multiple offers. And, a couple of years ago, those would have had, 3 to 10 offers at least. So there's a bit of a dynamic shift there. And before I move on to the specific Portland information, I want to share with you again this chart that you see on your screen right there that shows us, what's gone on with pricing going back to 1987 to today. And you can see again, middle of that graph where things went over a cliff in 2007. We were unstable there for a little bit, and we've been doing nothing but climbing since. And not seeing at all the kind of volatility we saw back there in that period of time. So now let's talk about some specific residential highlights within the Portland market. And we're going to focus on here. This is going to be June data, so it's this last month. And we're going to talk about new listings, pending sales, and closed sales. And I'll touch on market inventory and days on market here briefly at the end. So from a new listing standpoint, in June, Portland saw an increase of 14.6% from June of 2019. So 14.6% higher higher number of homes that came to the market in June of 2020. Specifically, the numbers were 3,658 homes hit the market in June. Pending sales increased 18.5% from the same period, June 2019. Pending sales for June 2020 were 3,654 properties. And then closed sales decreased actually from June of 2019, went down 1.7%. Closed sales for June of 2020 was 2,709 homes. Market time, we're seeing an average of about 42 days on market. And here's the thing is what's really causing our market to be frothy is a low level of inventory. June's inventory numbers were 1.5 months worth of inventory. Again, what that means is if no more listings were taken, in June, everything on the market would have been gone in 1.5 months. That's the lowest inventory, certainly in the last 3 or 4 years, and frankly, it might be up there with some of the lowest I've ever seen in Portland. So there you have it, the real estate market in Portland, Oregon in a nutshell. Hey, if you're thinking about selling, maybe you need something larger than you have today. Maybe you're looking for a different school district, a different neighborhood. Maybe you're going to downsize. Maybe it's your first home, or if you know someone that wants to buy their first home. Hey, now's the time to do it. And there's so many reasons why. The market is so active that it's the whole process should happen very quickly, and interest rates are just at mind-boggling low levels. I mean, again, sub 3% on a 30-year loan. And if you go with a shorter term loan, you can even improve that a little bit. So, hey, we should talk. Give me a call, 503-780-7599. It's right there on your screen. Or shoot me a quick email, steve@portlandlifestyleteam.com. We can get together and come up with a strategy and move you on to your next set of goals and dreams. Until then, make it a great day, and we'll talk soon.